Hello, welcome to Wildcard Wednesday. Today we buy crypto for the first time. I know this might not excite everyone, but it was my first time doing it and I just want to share my experience. So to start off, as many of y'all know, I started a portfolio earlier this year, and the main component I'm invested in is called Blockmate, and they own a project called Hivello, which is a all-in-one DePIN manager. And what DePIN is digitalized, decentralized physical infrastructure. And basically you can put your computers, idle computers, to work. I've tested this, it is legit. Those were my earnings. Unfortunately, I had to stop using it because it was eating up too much of my laptop's memory. It was getting very slow and heating up like crazy, so I had to pause it, but farmed about $2. And the stock itself has just been pretty stagnant. I think the hype came and went, but I think they're launching some cool projects later on. The focus of this video, however, is their native Hivello token. It peaked around 35 whatever, I don't know, thousands of cents or whatever it is, and now it's just in the dumps with the recent highs being 1.4, and the price I was looking at it was around 5.3. You guys can search it up on CoinGecko if you're interested, but basically the coin has crashed about 7x of current market prices. I really believe in this project, so I wanted to buy some. So I just headed to their website, and you can buy in a couple different places, but they recently announced a partnership with Banxa. At least I assume those triangles are A's. And it's just like a third-party site where now you can pay using other currencies. So a lot of native tokens, especially like this, are very niche. They're not meme coins, so they don't have the widest adoption. In theory, you can only buy it with other crypto. For example, you can do, from what I understand, is you can swap other well-known crypto for it, but I just wanted to pay with cash. So due to their recent partnership with Banxa, I thought I would give it a try, and I went here and I placed an order. I actually didn't know you could buy it in Canadian, so I just assumed by default it was USD only. So I actually bought 1,000 USD of Hivello, which turned out to be like 1.67 million coins. That number sounds big, but you gotta remember these are tiny fractions, like 0.0005373, like much smaller than a penny. I didn't know, but if I had used Canadian, I could have just e-transfer and saved myself the 1951 processing fee. But yeah, as you can see, I ended up buying 1.67 roughly Hivello coins. The commission network fees being zero are all a lie. When I looked at the coin price versus what I actually got, they kind of scammed me, but it is what it is. So in order to hold this Hivello coin, I basically needed a Solana wallet, and there's so many out there because Sol, S-O-L, the crypto has been the backbone of many new crypto projects. It used to all run on Ethereum, but I think the gas fees were too expensive on those for validation on the blockchain. So a lot of smaller projects definitely turned to Sol. I consulted ChatGPT and found Solflare, so got my tokens deposited into Solflare after verifying all my identity. So the next step was to transfer the 1.67 million Hivello coins into native Hivello to stake it, but I didn't realize you had to pay a transaction fee in Sol crypto. I tried to buy it through their native topper, could not do it. They don't offer it to Canadian residents. So to bypass that, I needed to sign up for a trading platform called Kraken, which is native to Canada, and through Kraken you can buy Sol. And the gas fees are tiny amounts, so I just transferred $10. I thought it was the minimum that you could do. I bet I could have transferred like $1 and it would have worked. But I signed up for Kraken, verified all that, bought $10 of Solana and I immediately transferred this Solana into my Solflare wallet in order to proceed with the transaction. As you can see there, e-transfer of $10, and I immediately withdrew it. I don't think I'm gonna use Kraken in the future unless I need more Solana. Spoiler alert, I might need it. So here's the transaction history. As you can see, I bought the Hivello, got deposited, transferred in my Solana, and transferred out my Hivello by using the Solana as the gas fees. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. It was a process. Basically, I had to sign up for 4 different platforms, all in all, right? First, you need to have Hivello dashboard. That one's pretty easy. Then you need to sign up for Banxa to buy the Hivello coin. Then I need to set up Solflare, and then Kraken to buy Solana, and then finally Topper if you're in the US, but I'm Canadian so couldn't use it. That's why I had to use Kraken. Yeah, so 4 things, and each one of these requires a driver's license. Some of them required like you to fill out questionnaire about your income, your net worth, liability, etc. But overall, the process was quicker than I expected. I thought it was a steal deal to find Hivello at 0.0005 something, but I got it all done on the same day, so not complaining there. Yeah, I think the power of crypto is it can be validated immediately and the transactions take much less time. So finally, I transferred my 1.67 million Hivello into native Hivello. I also earned some through airdropping of the Hivello project by using their service, I think 3 months ago. So all in all, it ended up being 1.672 million. The APY is 88% annualized, so you have to divide that by 12, which means you get a monthly monthly compound interest of like, what is that, 88 divided by 12, I can't do math, 7.3% every month that you stake it for. The problem with that is people probably stake it, get their rewards, and sell it off immediately, thereby crushing the market cap, as we have seen. So until they adopt Hivello for the main stage use, is gonna probably drop in price. That's my thinking. But when a big project announced, I expect Hivello coin to go up in price, not financial advice. And doing the calculation, they screwed me about 150,000 Hivello. But after it was all said and done, I thought I would just stake the remaining Solana in my Solflare wallet, not knowing that in order to unstake it, you need to have Solana. So I shouldn't have maxed out. I think this is how they get you on the processing fees. You just have to keep buying Solana to fund it. But yeah, I'll worry about that in the future. For now, I'll just keep it staked because I don't have any other use for Solana anyways. And just as a fun bonus, I got my first NFTs from using Solflare. These were pretty useless. It was just Jupiter. I didn't go through with getting the rewards. Turns out to be like 53 cents or whatever. Did not want to sign up for more accounts. So there we have it. I bought crypto for the first time. I'll give you guys updates from time to time, but theoretically, if it moves, it'll move big. That's my hope. So we'll see where it goes by probably end of the year. Funny story, today in the mail, I got this letter. I think it's because I volunteered with them one time, but it's from the Calgary Elderly Association, and they are just letting me know about a cyber attack that they experienced. I can't believe I identify as the elderly now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, today was a great workout. I rated a 9 out of 10, very rare, but I feel like I hit my back pretty good today. Happy. Yesterday it was thundering like crazy, and the rain sound put me to sleep. Took a nap, not gonna lie. So that video went up late. Today I'll try to finish my video early though. Dropped off 2 packages, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but the channel has changed its name. There will be changes coming to the channel too soon, probably around the 100 video mark. Can you believe it's almost been 100 videos since I started? That's crazy. But today's workout really took out of me. For the first time, I think I went through almost like absolute exhaustion where my joints started hurting. That's when I knew to call it a day, but it's a good feeling. A good workout. My back is gonna cramp later, no doubt. But at least I have the nice weather to keep me sane. When I get home, gotta eat some protein immediately. Alright, see you guys on Friday.